Hi, my name is Hunter. I am making this video today because I haven't seen many videos out there about international relations theory. Um, I've seen a lot that touch more on realism and a little bit on liberalism, but I haven't seen any videos that kind of put them all together and sum them up pretty well. So that's what I hope to do for you today. So first and foremost, theories must be testable through the use of case studies. Um, Theories also must be falsifiable. They're not absolute, and different theories apply better in different places. Theories must also be explanatory. It should be explaining the application of power in whatever situation it's in. And theories should also be predictive. How will they should be able to show how a country will react in XYZ circumstances. The first theory we're going to go over is realism. Realism essentially just states that states are rational actors that will work in their own self-interest. Sovereignty is key in realism. A state is worried about one thing and one thing only, and that is their sovereignty. Um, Realism operates on the assumption of anarchy at the international level, which essentially just means nobody else can influence a state beyond their own benefit. Another key component of realism is balance of power and balance of threat. It's just using one's power to balance against the greatest perceived power and or the greatest perceived threat. Also, states will perform cost-benefit analyses that will identify what will work best for the state. We're going to take Iran as an example. Even though they do a poor job providing services for their citizens, some things, such as their nuclear ambitions, uh, seem to take precedent um, as they more involve state sovereignty and the balance of power within the region against Israel. Keep in mind they pursue nuclear capabilities in spite of sanctions, as sanctions offer little cost, whereas an Iranian nuclear state seems to offer a greater benefit for Iranian state sovereignty. The next theory we're going to go over is liberalism. Liberalism essentially believes that anarchy, unlike realism, can be mitigated. So we can kind of work together and make this a little different than what it is. Uh, a good example of mitigating anarchy are international institutions such as the UN and the EU. Another big aspect of liberalism is interdependence. Um, it just essentially states that countries that trade with each other don't feud with each other. Cooperation kind of goes along with interdependence. States that work together benefit from their mutual interactions. A big theory that kind of lays on top of liberalism is democratic peace theory. It states that democratic states will not go to war with each other, or they won't feud with each other, because it just essentially assumes that democracies will get along. This is the peace triangle, which is a kind of a key component of liberalism. It depicts interdependence, and it shows three factors that are believed to lead to a peaceful kind of interdependence between states. Um, First, there is international organizations like the UN and the EU can help mitigate the anarchy. It also believes that democracy is a key component in maintaining peace and economic interdependence. So it believes in the neoliberal trade theory that we need to trade with each other. We do what we do best and we trade with each other. And all of that will lead to peace. The next theory is constructivism, that is a little bit more abstract, but it offers insight into how the world could be as opposed to how it is. Constructivism focuses on identity and norms. It emphasizes constructs that direct how states are supposed to behave. So it says that we have these kind of systems because we've created these kind of systems for ourselves. These are our social norms. And just because we have them doesn't mean we can change them, or just because we have them doesn't mean we can't change them. Constructivism emphasizes constructs that direct how states are supposed to behave. So it identifies the social norms that states have developed for themselves, and it points out that we only have these because we've made them for ourselves. They can be changed, we choose not to change them. Uh, which is kind of sums up anarchy is what you make of it. The structure and everything that we've built from here is because of what we've done for ourselves. So anarchy is what you make of it. Uh, Again, things are the way that they are because we've made them this way, and they can easily be changed, we just choose not to. Very abstract, and I mean this in the best way possible. It shows what the world can be and not what it is, and I sympathize with constructivism. The last theory we have is critical theory. Critical theory is a lot of everything. Not a, it's a little bit misunderstood. Critical theory focuses on dominant narratives. It focuses on how narratives are created and who they benefit. It talks about securitization of narratives. So it kind of talks about how we use narratives to control and we use narratives to benefit XYZ. Why are narratives, it focuses on why narratives are created and who they benefit. Basically, constructivists ask why they consistently want answers, and they sit down and they poke holes in theories solely because they can. And that is honestly the best way to refine your theories, is by poking holes wherever you can. All right, and with that, those are our 4 theories of international relations, and I hope this video could help some people. And all right, y'all have a great day.